a shout out to The Workshop, a YouTube channel called The Workshop. Check it out. A real cool guy, and he very knowledgeable guy, and he has heaps of videos on different subjects concerning engines and two-strokes, four-stroke engines, bikes, and mechanical engineering. He's even making his own two-stroke engine from scratch, even the spark plug and the carb from scratch. So really cool stuff. The Workshop. Check it out, link in the description. Heaps of great videos, awesome videos on engines and engine tech and cool projects. Check him out. Welcome back to my garage. Tonight we're not going to do anything with the SPX build. Because it's basically ready for dyno testing, but I can't do that tonight because it's late and I will make too much noise. So tonight we're going to look at my old commuter scooter and my old NSU quickly slash Tomos thing. Tomos. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with those bikes. The Tomos or NSU is basically just ready, just needs to be assembled and a few new parts, a clutch. The scooter is going to be some kind of stretched and lowered and stripped wooden steel rat bike kind of thing. Okay, I'll just show you. I don't think you've seen some of the things I've posted on Instagram about the SPX. So check out my Instagram if you want to get updates when I'm not posting videos. I've reassembled the carb and I've remounted the feed for the power jet, adjustable power jet, into the well. So I know that the power jet will get a fluid fuel and not foam. I've also made or put a T in the fuel line and mounted this valve, fuel valve, so that I can easily empty the system and purge it from this line with gasoline when I'm done testing on methanol and nitrometane. So that's it. It's basically just ready to fill up with fuel and start testing. I'm not sure it will even start with the rich jetting that's in there now, but that's a better starting point than what it was last time when I melted the plug. So that's the SPX, how it stands now. My NSU quickly, it's a 57 NSU quickly, is here, and it has a Tomos A35 engine on it. It is complete with the stock cylinder and everything, but I've blown the clutches. Who haven't? But that's basically what's wrong with it, so I'm gonna get a new clutch and some air in the tires and a fuel line, and we're ready to go. It's not registered, but I did ride it as my main form of transportation a whole summer on fake plates, and I was even pulled over one time, and I managed to talk my way out of it, just mumbling about or talking away about where it was registered and how it was sitting for 50 years, and the plates were probably not in the modern system, and somehow I got away with it and I was able to just ride home. So yeah, but that's something I will start working on. But tonight I think I will start disassembling my Aprilia SR50. It's just a boring scooter. There's a 70cc air soul kit on it and a Yasuni R pipe on it, but and that's all. And it's not going to be a performance build. It's going to be a stretched and slammed and stripped rat bike with wooden floorboards and maybe some other wooden bits, wooden seat. So that's the plan anyway. I'll set up the camera and you can watch the time lapse of me ripping apart the Aprilia. Okay, so I've stripped off the plastics, the fairing, and the tank and the seat and all that stuff, and I've detached the engine and moved that back and lowered the bike down. And so this is kind of the way it's going to sit. So stretched far out with the rear wheel, the crest or the top of the rear wheel at the end of this of the frame. And my plan is to strip off as much as possible of everything, basically. Move the radiator maybe to closer to the engine. Maybe I think I'll move it to maybe below the bike. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. But the main thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to deck it with wood, old knackered wood from my old boat. I'm gonna replace the wood in my boat because it's so worn out, basically, and it will fit perfectly on this slammed rat scooter. So this summer, hopefully, I'm going to be cool, really cool. And also I'm going to mount some wide bars here, and yeah, just an ugly rat bike with wood floor. Yeah, wood floorboards. So I'm going to put some wood that will swipe up here, kind of like an old Vespa, but just wood and with rust metal and ugly wood. And I think this will be a really cool bike. And the best thing is that it's already registered, so it's just build it as I want to and cross fingers to not be stopped by the police. And yeah, yes, so that's it. The reason for this is I want something to drive, and the SPX is not registered and kind of not useful on the road. But I want something to do late at night when there's nothing to do on the SPX, because I'm just like now, I'm waiting for basically just waiting for a dyno session before I can do anything more with it. And so it's perfect to have a project like this. And I don't think it will take much time, because it's basically just stripping off all the stuff and just welding on some brackets and screwing on some wood. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I think the main bearings are shot, so I'll have to rebuild that and probably crank too. But that's not a big job. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And maybe I will be able to get a dyno session done this week, if the missus is kind and she wants to do something with the kids. There will be a dyno session. Crossing fingers. Okay, see you next time.